option. I heard you loud and clear. Now I know I'm in my power, and you're not welcome back here. It goes 3, 2, 1. I was seeing through your mask, then I course corrected self. Your manipulative tactics you can play on someone else. What is up, besties? It's your girl, the Karmic DF, back to you again with another video. Guess who's back again? So I say I'm going to go on a vacation, besties. And that's next week, so technically I'm not there yet. But there's just so much new gossip out. And so I was like, I need to know the tea. So if you guys haven't heard, if you've been living under a rock, although usually I myself live under that same rock. However, I watch Sloan. Not to be confused with Sloan Bella the psychic, but Sloan the YouTube commentator. And allegedly, Justin is now hanging out with the actress Ariana. Oh, God. It sounds like green litter. I know I'm butchering it, and I'm so sorry. She's beautiful. And people are speculating. But the girl's 17 years old, but she looks a lot like Selena. And he wrote, I love you on one of her pictures, but I've written that before as a friend, so it could be nothing. But then there's also rumors that he might not be with Hailey and that they have been living separately. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? And then he's hanging out with Kyle Massey, and I just want to know, is Justin messing around with a 17-year-old? And what the fuck's going on? So I decided, fuck it. I guess it's going to be a good week for the besties. If you're seeing this in the future, I think I put out 5 videos in a row now, which is usually not my thing, but I've had the energy and I've had the nosiness. So today, we're going to find out what the hell's going on with Justin and that girl. And then if there's anything that comes up about me as Hailey Bieber as well, then I will pull that in. And so yeah, thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page. And if you're new here, bestie, first of all, you should just subscribe today alone, because I just seem to be pushing so much content this week. I don't even know what's going on with me. Just really inspired lately. Also got rid of some dead weight. We all need to realize when people are holding us back, you know what I mean? And yeah, follow me on Facebook and Instagram so you can be one of the first to know when these videos come out. And don't forget to comment down below, because that really helps with the algorithm and all that jazz. Anyway, all right, Justin, this girl, and then we'll go from there. And if you want to book a private reading with me, thekarmicdf.com. It's in the description as well. Oh boy, okay. Well, that's not fair. Whoa. All right. Do I think that he wants to date her? No, I don't. Do I think that he knows she's a good-looking girl? Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm not defending him by any means. I want to make that abundantly clear here. But, like, she's going to be legal in 2 months. And then how I would approach this would be completely... Like, if I did this reading 3 months in the future, it wouldn't be as taboo for me to be like, she's a beautiful woman. Do you see what I'm saying? Because she's actually a Virgo, so she's going to be 18 in literally a couple months. But anyway, it's giving... Because I keep being drawn to the interview where he wanted to protect Billie Eilish. None of you ever correct me and let me know. Am I saying that right? But with Emperor in the reverse, I do think he's got a hero complex. There's like a 2-for-1 thing going on. I think if they're like literally hanging out, I think that she's fun. I think she's the girl next door. I think she's kind of just cool. She's kind of chill, which is ironic because that used to be Hailey's energy. So maybe he does have a thing for chill chicks. I don't know. But with Emperor being the very first card to come out, I think that it's more of a savior complex that is unconscious, that he doesn't realize he's doing. He likes to be around those that are broken and those that are innocent. Those that are broken because they understand him, and those that are innocent so that he can teach them things. And that's not in a P. Diddy type of way. That's in a, like, look out for this, be careful, it's not fair. I think he gave her a talk of, like, just so you know, this is how the industry works. Watch out. They're going to give you a lot of this and that and promises, because that 7 of Cups is all about, like, illusionment, especially in the regular deck. So it's like, This is giving me Will Smith, Just the Two of Us. You know the song where he goes, oh my God, it's the rap where he's trying to teach his son about life. Okay, throughout life, people will make you mad, disrespect you, and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, because hate in your heart will consume you too. Always tell the truth, say your prayers, hold doors, pull out chairs, easy on the swears. Like, that's the vibe. And I know I could hear some of you in the comments, and you're not wrong, going, why isn't he at home doing this with his son? He wants, it's like this, I need to protect. I can't. So I don't, it's more like, be careful who you fall in love with, because with that three of swords in the reverse with 9 of cups, it's like, I got everything I ever dreamed of, and at what cost? So make sure that you double check what you sign. Make sure that the person you're talking to really loves you for you. Like, I feel like he had a Will Smith rap moment, Just the Two of Us. Like, that's the vibe. It's like, I want to speak it into your soul so that you never let happen to you what happened to me. Allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, no facts here, because he's saying that it didn't happen, and I see you, Justin, but okay. So, I'm gonna pull more, but they're telling me more of a story of, like, what happened. Like, if they were hanging out, this gives me the vibe of, like, because, listen, I've been there when I used to drink, and I've definitely been there when I'm stoned. When that edge is off, and you're just rambling, especially when you're older to, like, a younger person, it's like, trust me, I know better. Like, no matter what, like, I'm the worst with that. Like, my sister's like a decade younger than me, and I try to shut up, but it's just a necessity of, like, this is how life works, and you need to learn so you don't make the same mistakes I did. Like, that's the vibe from Justin. Very primal, very, it's corrupt, it's not fair. All right, so how does he feel about this 17-year-old then? It feels like a protector energy. Can't let go. Yeah, I don't think he would go for this anyway, because it's like I'm not looking bad enough online right now. You think I'm gonna just, like, stab myself in the back? Like, that's kind of the vibe. It's like, you don't think I'm, like, I'm fucking up, and yeah, I'm heartbroken right now, and I'm grieving, and yeah, I'm not handling shit well, and I'm drowning in my own emotions, and I don't know which way is up and down, and I'm just trying to figure out how to move on with my life. You expect me to, like, cheat on my wife with a 17-year-old on top of that? Like, for him, it's like, I'm trying to release the old baggage. Why the fuck would I bring new baggage in? And I relate so hard to this energy, because it's like, I've been trying to let go of shit that I can't even let go of, because 4 of Pentacles in reverse is letting go too. So it's like physical things. So the wife, maybe, allegedly, no facts. He don't want to be in that marriage. In his defense, not that this is a good one, and I'm mostly not defending him in general, just so we're clear on that, so y'all don't distort me, but have you ever been in this? Remind me of the damn meme with the little boy where he's like, have you ever, and then like, that's how I'm trying to talk right now, because Justin's energy is very foggy. I do think that he's, like, smoking or drinking a lot more than usual, because it's foggy in his energy, or at the point at which I'm tapping in. But anyway, oh my God, see, this is his energy. It's like, I feel like if you hang out with him, he don't shut the fuck up. Because, like, I can't shut the fuck up. All right, Spirit, can you pull me out of his energy a little bit and get me back to whatever the fuck I was on about? I think that's how he is, and I think it's hard to be around him. It gives me, like, those long-winded conversations, and then it's like, bro, I don't even know what we were talking about. Typical pothead energy. So, honestly, I would lean towards, he's smoking a lot lately. But anyway, yeah, it's more like I see the value of this girl. I see who she's going to become. And again, with trying to let go, right? It's like, even though he's allegedly, factually speaking, nothing happened between him and Diddy, so he says. So we'll run with that. Okay, but then, no, because I'm having a hard time telling you what I'm seeing. So forget that, whatever. Allegedly, no facts here. This is like, I'm trying to let go of the past. I want to move on. I'm so triggered. The whole Selena thing really did me in, because he's sitting here and he's watching Selena and Benny. See, this is why you can't be obsessed with the persona online. He's watching Selena and Benny, and he's like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Why can't I get my shit together? Why can't I have a loving relationship? Meanwhile, y'all know we've read Selena and Benny. They're not doing good. So let's stop comparing ourselves. I know it's hard. Rome wasn't built in a day. But I just see him feeling sorry for himself and being like, I wish I could just start over. And this is my point before his energy took me off. You know, when you've had so much bad shit happen and you're just so ready to be over it that you're like, I don't care if there's collateral damage. I just want to go. That's the vibe. Now, I'm not saying that means he's going to leave his kid. It's more the vibe of like, I want out of the marriage. Like, if I could get an annulment, I'd do that. I want out of the marriage. I want everything that has ever been me and Diddy removed from my life. I want everyone I ever hung out with around that time to be gone. Remember when he unfollowed everybody? It's like, you never been in something so traumatic that you wanted to just wipe it away. Like, even the people that were associated in that time period, like, yeah, maybe they weren't the worst of friends, but it's like, can't go back to that. That's where he's at emotionally. So that's why you see him hanging out with new people, because it's like the people I surrounded myself with before, they didn't give a fuck about me, and they just cared about me for what I could do for them. So I need to find a new crowd. I need to find new people. I need to find a whole new life. Like, that's really the vibe. And it's a little sad, but I see him like leaking onto everybody else. So it's kind of hard to completely feel sorry for him, because I feel like he's just incredibly mean to Hailey. It's like, I think this is why it's a good argument that he could write "I love you" on that girl's post, but then like basically trash talk her Vogue thing. It's like, here's the thing, because I'm getting the information about the Vogue cover. It's not that he wants Hailey to lose. It's not that he hates her. It's not that he's trying to embarrass her. The problem is, misery loves company. He's in a lot of pain. Hailey's winning right now, which is probably karmic justice, to be honest. And so it's triggering him. And so he's getting into this place where it's like, well, I don't feel good within myself, and I don't really want to accept that because I'm putting on this stupid brave face that we all do, where it's like, no, see, I'm fine. I'm smoking weed and I'm partying with my friends. But inside, he's like a volcano about to explode. He's fucking Yellowstone National Park over here. And then he sees Hailey get this Vogue cover, and she's actually feeling something for once, minus like her kid, because I see her stepping up with that, because it's like Justin's just nowhere to be found, is kind of the vibe. But then I see her getting this Vogue thing, and it's like, you're too happy. You need to calm it down. I need to be miserable. And I almost wonder if like Kyle might be in like the flop era of his life. I mean, I haven't seen him in anything important lately, and I don't know if he wants to still be an actor, but I feel like the people he's surrounding him with, they're not, I don't think this is even a word, competitive, question mark. He wants to surround himself with people that are not up and coming, that are not big, so that he can still feel like he's not small. It's like, I'm clinging to, didn't he like recently release like Shoe Line or something like that? It's like, I'm clinging to my entrepreneurial movements, and that makes me feel like I'm kind of okay. But then I surround myself with someone like Hailey, who's on the cover of Vogue and winning in life, and it's like, too painful, can't do it. So it's like, I think the reason he's hanging out with this Ariana chick is just more like, she hasn't hit it big yet, so it's not a threat to his ego. That's really what it feels like. Like, I don't know how they met, but it's like, oh, you're a chill chick. Your ego's not too big because you're still new to the game, and you haven't been traumatized or morally corrupted. You're more of like the girl next door, and I miss that. My inner child misses that. I miss people that used to just be chill. You have to understand, like, I'm not defending his like incessant drug use or whatever, but like the smoking weed, the drinking, he's numbing it because it's just like, I can't deal with the shit, and he should go to therapy. We all know that, common sense, right? But it's just, he's leaning on it because if he even just touched what he was feeling, I mean, look at this person is all the way in the water. They're all the way. They're damn near close to their neck. He would drown because then he'd have to face it. I almost wonder if he had a setback recently, because I can feel it, where he might have pushed it back. Like, it seemed like in the beginning he was starting to accept the Diddy shit, but I feel like maybe because the trial's happening right now, he's numbing even more so that he can be like, no, this wasn't me. What I see is a detachment from reality. Again, probably why the rep said, hey, he was never involved in this. Yeah, because now I'm seeing I did not have sexual relations with that woman. So I think he's starting to lie to himself again, because it's prominent in the news right now, which means everybody's going to his page going, hey, did this happen to you? Hey, and all the wounds are open, and it's just like, please make the noise stop. If you're someone with sensory issues, because I'm on the spectrum, that was a new opener, but like, if you have sensory issues, that's what this feels like. It's like it's too much. Everything's too much and I'm drowning. That's Justin's energy. How's him and the wife? Oh, shit. Yeah, although I would listen to the blind items. I think he might be, the energy's bad. Spirit, can you take me out of his energy and rather channel it? Because I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. In his energy, I feel a little sick. I'm not going to lie. Hold on. All right, so when it comes to Hailey, I mean, Seven of Swords, you don't have to be a rocket science if you've watched any tarot readings ever. That's a cheating card. Now, I don't know for sure if he's physically cheating with the Ace of Wands in reverse, but this is definitely an old issue resurfacing itself with his wandering. I almost wonder if he's like talking to bitches on IG or something like that. That's the vibe. It's like I don't understand. Spirit, can you explain to me why this man who, in his energy, it's like I really feel like I'm in his energy for whatever's going on with him right now, and it's like I want to connect with somebody. So my thing is, Spirit, why won't he just connect with his wife? Too much resentment. She's winning, so he doesn't feel like she could understand him. Too much under the rug. I'd have to face what I've already done. It's like it's too much work. I want something new, easy, clean slate. Again, going back to what I said earlier, right? It's like I want a new life. That's the vibe. So that Nine of Pentacles with the house on it's reversed. I would not be shocked if the rumors of them not living together currently are true with that home card reversed. And Three of Wands is like other people. So maybe is he like couch surfing or something? Because this is giving me like, what is the bed and breakfast or not that? When people like couch surf, but it's like trendy. You know what I mean? The house swappy thing, whatever. That's not the point. The point is, I think he's just staying busy to stay out of his head. So when it comes to his wife, it's like the blind items match up with my cards. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be around. It's almost like he's a little bit delusional because I'm being drawn to the astronaut there of like, part of him ironically is coming from a good place. That's what's painful about this. This is why we all need to look at our triggers, because I see him being like, I'm a mess right now. It would only do more harm to her if I was around her, which is like, awesome, Justin, point for you. But you also got to heal it because it's not going away. It's like you kind of get, it's like he halfway gets it, but then he numbs the rest of the way there. So how's their marriage? It's about where it usually is, non-existent pretty much. I think he makes moves strategically on IG and all of that so that we don't question it, right? I do see them pushing a lot of news stories that are bullshit, allegedly, per my opinion, no facts here, because he's emotionally inept. He's a Knight of Cups in reverse. I mean, I worry what he's doing at night. Is he clubbing and shit like that? Because they're drawing me to one of the Sloan videos I watched where Justin was on stage with SZA, I think, right? Or was it SZA? I think it was SZA. I don't know. Correct me in the comments. I don't care. SZA or SZA, one of them. The beautiful black girl with she had curly hair in the video. Very beautiful, thick, gorgeous, whatever. Maybe it's SZA. I don't know. Whatever. I suck with names. But he looked real fucked up in that video. They're showing me the drug jar, which to me is like a candy bowl. You just pick your poison. I think like I've said before, weed and alcohol are his two main suppressants. But I do think there's more of that going on in the night hours. Like, I really think he's trying so hard to numb what he's feeling. So why is he trying so hard to avoid himself, Spirit? Because I can barely tap into the marriage. If it feels like he's not in one, that's the problem. It feels like he's very carefully curating what we see. And same thing with Hailey and her management team and all of that, because they don't want to look stupid, especially Hailey. She doesn't want to look stupid. Because when you ride for a loser, and you know you're riding for a loser, and everybody else knows that you're riding for a loser, the brave thing to do is to just admit that you're riding for a damn loser. And she just doesn't. And I think religion, too. I think she's afraid of failing in that aspect as well. So what are his intentions with... Let's go back to Ariana. Nothing. Pretty much nothing. I think he just wanted to give her a talking to about the industry and what it can offer her, but what it will do to you. I feel like he trauma dumped like that uncle on Thanksgiving that's drunk. Back in Vietnam, and they chewed me up and they spit me out. Like, that's the energy I feel like I'm in. Like, I feel like that's how Justin is. Very drama. Like, don't sign that record deal. Don't. And I mean, he's not wrong, right? Because it was a dumpster fire for him. So it's like, focus on yourself. What makes you light up? What, like, it feels like a mixture of Tony Robbins meets your drunk uncle that missed out on his life. Like, it's a mixture of both. His intentions. High priestess. Yeah, it's like, it feels like the Will Smith song. It's like, learn the right way to live life and have fun. I mean, the High Priestess literally has a festival on it, which, think about it, like concerts and VMAs and shit like that. He was just trying to prep her for what's to come. Yeah, the trophies you'll win, but at what cost? Stay away from Ozempic. Like, that's the vibe. Yeah, it's like, I see your potential. I see how bright you shine. Everyone else is going to see how bright you shine. I really feel like he was under the influence when he had this conversation because I'm having trouble. I'm like slurring my words and I know it's not me. Like, his energy. All right, I'm a little worried about him because this whole time I've been doing this reading and I've been trying to ignore it. But this whole time I've been like kind of slurring my words a little bit. I've been kind of like off my game and I didn't do anything to be off my own game. I feel like he's using even more than he was before. So let's look into that actually. Spirit, what do we need to know about his drug and alcohol usages? What's going on? Abuse of power, shine for the cameras, trying to party, suppressed anger that I'm not dealing with from childhood. And so I'm leaking it out onto other people. I also think that that's why it's so fucked up, but him staying away from Hailey's best for both of them. I also don't know if he's necessarily around his son as much, and I don't think that's what he wants. So that's also breaking his heart. Because it's like, I know this isn't what you... Oh, this is sad. Oh, this is so sad. I'm a piece of shit. My son shouldn't have to see me being a piece of shit. That's the vibe. Oh, no wonder he's numbing. Are you kidding me? And he won't let himself feel and heal. I mean, it's a man thing especially. Men are told never to cry and all that shit, but he's just not letting himself feel, so it's got nowhere else to go. So of course he's gonna suppress his energy. I also think he wants a fucking divorce. He wants a divorce. He wants something new. He's like, how do we cost effectively separate silently without... But this is going to be the next fucking couple to pull the Will Smith and Jada move where we find out 5 years later they were separated this whole fucking time. Because I see Hailey being pretty fed up. I don't think Hailey can do it anymore. I'm so sorry. Do you see what I mean? I've never been this fucking messy in a reading in my life. But his energy is just so uncomfortable. The way I can't sit still. The way everything, I'm hearing every little noise. I'm very aware. He might even be paranoid. I don't know if he's fucking with stuff that makes you paranoid. But I'm worried. Because he's just doing everything he can other than rest. Party, drink, smoke. Don't face reality. Don't face reality. I don't want to face what happened at work. I don't want to face the connections I put myself in. He's in a lot of fucking pain, dude. Like, this is why he's so messy right now. What was going on at that concert, Spirit? Now that we're here, this is just going to be another deep dive. Enjoy, guys. I have no self-control. What happened with that concert where he looked stoned with either SZA or Sia? I feel so dumb because I know the moment I'm done channeling, I'm going to be like, bitch, you so stupid. It's so-and-so. I know. I know, just so we're clear. But this just reminded me of the concert. What was going on during that concert, Spirit? Why did he look like he was so fucked up? Fuck. Again, because he doesn't want to be in this marriage, right? Here's the thing. Not that this is a good argument. It's not. But again, because he wants the past to go away so badly, it's like, I don't care what kind of damage. What's the word? Something damage. I don't care what damage it causes. I just want it to be gone. So if that means that I have to hurt Hailey to keep her safe from me, that's what I'm going to do. Because I see him being like, I just want something new so bad, so bad. Remember how I was talking about it? Because I can't think of her fucking name. She's beautiful. She's black. She's thick. Her hair looks kind of like this, but longer. Curly. Very beautiful. Natural black hair. Gorgeous. Stunning. But I see him wanting new, even women. That's what we were seeing. He was very sexually drawn to her in that movie, in that concert, whatever was going on. It was like, I haven't felt anything in a long time, but I'm feeling something for you, baddie. Like, that's the vibe. It's like, let me just have a moment. Like, honestly, I feel way more sexual chemistry in this than I did when I was looking at that 17-year-old. When I was looking at that, I felt like Will Smith talking to my son. Now, I want to have sex with you on this stage. Like, that's the vibe. He thinks she's hot. She thinks she's a bad bitch. I also think that he lost respect for Hailey a long time ago because, and this comes with toxic anybody, he wants someone who can bite back. And he sees, I'm going to have to get her name right. Let me ask my, I'll go grab my second phone and get her name right. Give me a second. All right, I feel stupid, y'all. It says, obviously, you'll probably see it in the thumbnail, but can we just take a moment of respect for this beautiful woman? Anyway, and now I'm hearing the song, I'm unstoppable, I'm a blah, blah, blah. It was like a TikTok trend. So I think that he feels better when there are strong women around. And I think Hailey used to be like that, but she lost her backbone. And the problem is with this guy and people like him, they lose respect for women that don't fight back. And I think that he really enjoyed the fighting with Hailey. I think Hailey's just kind of like, oh my God, what's that song? You live, you learn, you cry, you love, you learn. That's what I just heard. So I think Hailey's just ready to throw in the towel. But her management, her dad, all of them, I think she'd go live right now and be like, you see what I'm dealing with, right? So y'all win. I think she'd cry because I think a big reason she hasn't left him is she didn't want the Selenators and everybody else to watch her heart break and enjoy it, which is accurate and fucked up. Like, it's never, I would never, whatever. No need to go there. Let's go back. The concert with SZA, my apologies. This is giving me like, oh, what I would do to you. Like, that's the vibe. Yeah, what is that song? Let me take you to a place nice and quiet. Does Usher sing that? Because this is... There ain't no one, I just wanna take... That's fucking Usher, right? Yeah, and then The Night of Thoughts. Oh my God. It's like I'm having dirty thoughts. I'm having baby thoughts. What could we make together? I also think Justin misses being with someone who is a singer. Like, I think he would, and this sounds so fucked up, I think he would settle for an actress, but I think he misses dating someone who sang. Because it's like we have that in common. We can play off of it together. But this makes perfect sense, right? Because Selena just dropped an album with her beau. So, again, he's jealous. He's projecting. It's like, I miss that on the stage chemistry connection. And I think he was feeling it with SZA. He was definitely under the influence. Not to laugh, but otherwise it feels like I'm under the influence, and then it makes this really hard. But it's like words I wish I could have said. He's just into SZA. He thinks SZA's hot as hell. And I mean, she is, so he ain't wrong. It just gives me fuckboy energy. It's like, I don't know if he got to talk to her off stage or anything like that, but he would have tried if he could. I don't know what her story is, if she got a man. But, this is giving me like, you give me the go, girl, and I'll go, girl. Like, which is fucked up again. So let's look at Hailey. What's going on with Hailey, babe? Because she's on the cover of Vogue. Like, this should be the best time of her life. Like, it's sad. He robs her of that. That's not okay. I think this is what we especially have a trouble with in our society is two opposing views can be true at the same time, right? Like, it's not cool that Justin is out here getting fucked up all the time, but it's also not fair to not give him leniency because we all secretly kind of know why he's doing that. But it's also not fair that Hailey has to deal with this, and it's also not fair that there's a child involved. Like, multiple things can be true at once, because I just see Justin especially beating himself up and being like, I don't want to make the same mistakes, and so that's why he's distancing himself. It's like, I don't want to fuck up my kid. I don't want to be the deadbeat, but then I feel like I'm the deadbeat, and then I hate myself more, so that I'm trying. But then, like, I know in this state of mind I shouldn't be around my kid, and Hailey knows, so then, like, she's getting involved, and it's a mess. This is what trauma does. What's Hailey? What's going on with Hailey? What's Hailey? What is Hailey? What is Hailey is the $100 question. What is she? She is a human, last I know. Oh, my God. Oh. You know what I just heard? Keith Urban is a country song where it's like, take your records, take your freedom, take your memories. I don't need them. You'll think of me. And then I see her just being like, and Now Fly just came out of fucking nowhere, which reminds me of shit. So it's like, you're a piece of shit. Like, I've had it. Like, the guy you said you were going to be, now the only thing between us is a child and money. I actually feel really bad. Now that I'm in her energy, it's very melancholy. It's very, I'm just going to build up my brand. This, honestly, I hope that they have people watching people doing tarot reads, because this would be the perfect time for them to actually break up. Like, I know they don't want to, but want to at the same time. You both want to admit that it's already over. The trust is gone. Goodbye. Because she's in this phase of her life where I see a lot of energy in her work. Like, you know how Taylor Swift will have a breakup and she comes out with like a banger album, apparently? I don't really listen to the whole album. I'll listen to like 2 songs. But it's the vibe of like, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. That's the vibe. It's like, separate, pour that energy into my career. Her money would take off. She would do really well right now. Like, I don't know what she actually does. I'm gonna be real with you. I think she's a model, but I don't know if she does anything else, like if she sells makeup or anything like that, Prada bags, I don't know. But it's like, she would have a lot of energy to put into creative endeavors. And I think that's what she wants to do. At this point, with the queen being reversed like that, I think she's numb to it at this point. Yeah, 10 of Cups is reversed. The family card is reversed. 6 of Swords. Yeah, this reminds me of another country song, Rascal Flatts, I'm Moving On. I loved like I should, but lived like I shouldn't. I had to lose everything to find out. I know somewhere that love will find me, somewhere down this road. I'm moving on. Dude, Hailey's done. Whether or not she'll do... The problem is, she is so concerned with the selenators, and she's so concerned with people wanting her to fail, which is true, and she has every right to be, like, literally butthurt about that, because I would be too. So it's like, how do I silently move away? So again, this is why it's giving Jada and Will vibes. I would not be shocked if they end up being separated for a few years and they still post shit about each other from time to time to make it look like they're together. But with her, this energy is like, this marriage is killing me. You see what I'm saying? Like, these are the pairs, they're cups. 10 of Cups is reversed. This marriage is killing me. Let me focus on my money. Let me build something for myself. You're a hindrance to my own growth. And if you're a hindrance to my growth, why do I have any other excuses to keep you around? But her worry is the internet, because it's like, once I switch up and I'm like single mom business baddie, what are the bitches on the internet gonna say? When I change from this girl to this one. When I change from housewife to making Benjamins, whatever. Like, she's just so afraid of the heat. And honestly, like, girl, you're already getting heat. You might as well enjoy your life while you're getting the heat. You know, if people are going to hate, you might as well enjoy your life while they're hating. But I don't know. Will she leave him? Yeah, literally. She don't know. Maybe not in the public eye, but maybe quietly. Yeah. Lovers reverse. Yeah. I don't know that they are together. If they are, it's like few and far between. They make excuses not to see each other. They make excuses to hardly talk. This is like we're passing off the kid. They already feel like a separated couple to me. Either they haven't admitted it to themselves yet, or they haven't admitted it to social media yet, with Insta being right there. It's like, smile for the cameras, but it's kind of, especially with the picture on this lover's card, it's kind of giving me like Justin's bullshit's not working anymore. See how he's in her ear and her eyes are closed? It's like, nah. Yeah, because I'm hearing that song, Tell Me Lies, Tell Me Sweet Little Lies, and then I saw them go like this. I don't think she's buying it anymore. Yeah. Independent woman. I asked, what's going to happen with this marriage? Independent woman. She really wants to focus on her bank right now, and I think she should, because she has energy that's like Wheel of Fortune in my mind's eye. It's like right now hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. You could come out with a lot of new shit when you're in a lot of pain because you could use it for something. That's what a lot of us don't get, and that's why we don't get to where we need to be, because we don't realize all that anger, all that sadness, all that pain, it can be turned into something. It can be used for good. Yeah, new. She wants to divorce Justin. She don't want to be with him anymore. She wants to celebrate herself. I really think it did her in when he did that post. I think that was like, I think she's had quite a few straws to break her back, but the post was like, even in public, you're evil. At least in public, we still have the facade. Like, that's what I hear from her. It's like, at least in public, we look happy. Now you're not even doing that. Like, I'm looking stupid now. Now I gotta admit what's going on. So how'd she feel about the Vogue snub? Typical. That's what I just heard. Typical. Yeah, you're bringing me down because you feel like shit. Hailey's not stupid. That's one thing I'll say. She's not stupid. She knows why he's doing the things he's doing, which is why she's been able to give him so much wiggle room. Because it's like, I know why you're acting like this. I know your potential. And so I'm seeing through the bullshit because I hope that you'll get there. But he's got to want to get there. And right now, I just see him at a standstill where it's like, I just want to do drugs, have fun, be the kid I never got to be, which I got to give him a little bit of leniency for that. But he doesn't care that he's hurting her. That's one thing I'll say. He don't give a fuck. He doesn't have the bandwidth to give a fuck. If you're drowning, how can you be there for other people? It's just not possible. You know what I mean? So I think this is a little bit more nuanced. And I think we're going to see, because I'm getting this from Spirit, we're going to see moving on in the future because so many people never dealt with their trauma. But now with the age of, mental health actually being talked about now and therapy being not nuanced, you're going to see family dynamics where like maybe the dad disappears for a couple of months because he's actually going to therapy and working on his shit. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. It's like that's what Justin needs to do is kind of like maybe like telehealth stuff, like virtual therapy, being around his kid when he's doing well. Because I almost feel like a download from Spirit. I think science is going to advance. I mean, they've already talked about it, but some people will still call it pseudoscience, where it's like, if you're under a lot of stress and you're holding your baby, and I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, so if you're easily triggered, maybe skip this if you're a new mother or 7 and under is the vibe. Your energy is infectious. So let's say you're really stressed out, right? Like they're drawing me to like my parents. 17 when they had me, lived in the ghetto. My dad literally got stabbed. Like it was bad. And then my dad was cheating on my mom and like, she had all that trauma, right? And then she's holding this baby, and that is unfortunately seeping into me because I'm a child. And I know some of you are going to be like, well, that's pseudoscience. Look it up if you feel like it. And then wait for science to catch up. Like, yeah, anyway. Like cortisol, that's science fact. Cortisol leaks onto other people. That's the vibe. It's like Justin is so toxic that him not being around is doing better for Hailey. That's why Hailey's popping off right now. This is what y'all don't realize. So when you pick losers, remember this moment. There's been a disconnect between her and Justin where he's either not around as much or whatever. He's just not around as much. This is why her energy is really good. Like financially speaking, it's really good, and why she's on Vogue and stuff. There must have been a disconnect where she realized she wanted more. And so the universe started providing it. That's why she got Vogue. It's an energetic thing because she's starting to take her energy back from Justin. This is why you got to walk away from the people that bring you down. What was my question? Spirit just came in with like, and fact, and this. Okay. This shit's wild. I just see so much like trauma and why and the hurts and the game playing, and it's just like, ooh. When it comes to the photo, honestly, she wasn't shocked. But I do think it was, like I said, it was one of the many straws in the back where it was like, I can't do this anymore. I really feel like they aren't living in the same home. That would not shock me at all. It doesn't feel like they are. If they are, they're so energetically apart that like it'd be couch and living room type shit. Because there's no love here. Honestly, I think she reached her breaking point. Because this is like, you always got to do game playing. You always got to hit below the belt. I expect this from you now. Like, I don't even expect you to say, hey, congratulations. I expect you to act like a child. I expect it. I'm not shocked anymore. I'm privy to how you move. Look at the Fool card in reverse. I know how you behave. You're a child. I get it. And I just want to be done. Hierophant in reverse. I want it over. That's the marriage card. I just want to focus on building up myself. This girl is focusing on her yoga. Look, she got her phone in her hand doing that entrepreneurial shit. She wants to be done with Justin. And I honestly think that... Are they separated? Fuck this. Let's just try. Spirit team, are they actually separated right now? Because it feels like they are. Ego. Death. Out. Yeah. Yeah, they're separated. That's true. I believe it. I believe it. I don't want my vulnerabilities out there. He was too emotionally abusive at the end. I think that was the straw for her. He was starting to take it out on Hailey. Like, why are you up in my face? You know what? Blah, 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 blah. This gives me like Justin was in the house. It's 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. He could be doing something, but he's just smoking weed and gaming. And I'm like, Justin, can you help me with the kid? Can you help me with these payments? Like money, blah, 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 and kid and being an adult. And Justin's like, fuck you and your mom and your sister and your dog. Like, he does not want to be told what to do unless it's a new girl going to the SZA moment. That was earlier. The Hermit card's literally reversed. I mean, yeah, I think he was kicked out of the house, to be honest. But it's up to Hailey if she's going to stick the landing with that death card in reverse. I think she has a habit. This is not the first time she's kicked him out. This is not the first time she's threatened him. This is not the first time she's given him an ultimatum for his bad ways with that devil card there. But his ego and pride and all the bitches he's got, it affects her. Because it's like, well, if I leave you, you'll just find someone else to replace me. And then there's that abandonment wound in both of them that they trigger in each other. Oh my, how the turntables turn. Please, y'all. Everyone, let's heal our trauma because we don't want to be like this. I feel like we covered enough of the Ariana thing. Did we cover that enough? So, what? Real quick, I already felt it. I feel like him hanging out with Kyle Massey is just like, my squad was toxic. I wanted to get rid of everybody. And again, it's that feeling of needing to start over and just, yeah, I'm here and I'm cleaning out my closet. So it's like the people from my present are triggering me because like they're connected to back when I did a song for Diddy, or they're connected to my wife. I don't want to deal with my wife. So it's like I'm hanging out with newbies. That's kind of the vibe. It's like I'm trying to find a new clique to make myself feel good. All right. So why Kyle, Spirit? What was going on with that? I think Kyle is fun. It gives me extroverted, life of the party, funny, not very... What's his sign? Wasn't he a Taurus? This is funny because this feels more like a Sagittarius to me. Maybe he's got a Sag or Leo placement somewhere. Oh, it literally says Sag on the card. Look at that. I think he's just fun, lighthearted, not so serious. They might be trying to think of something to work on together, too, to get Kyle back in the scene. Yeah. Are they doing music? Is there rumors? Does Kyle rap? Because I feel like Justin's got this savior complex. But it's funny because then the people that want to save him, he pushes away. Hailey. No shade to her, shade to him. But with the world card in reverse, it's like, how do we get you back out there? And I see it mirrored in both ways. I feel like Kyle brings out better parts of Justin. So... does Kyle rap? Because there's something here about wanting to get on a work endeavor together. So that two things. Justin can stay busy and Kyle can get back on the scene and make some money. Why Kyle? Because it's more fun. He doesn't tell him what to do. He doesn't talk shit. He doesn't bring up his past. He doesn't ask him questions about if something happened with Diddy. He doesn't ask him why he's not with his kid. He doesn't ask him there's no repercussions for his actions when he's hanging out with Kyle. That's one thing I'll say. So I don't know what Kyle's doing. It doesn't feel too dark, but I definitely don't think, Kyle's the type that's going to be like, bro, you should be at home with the wife and kids. Like, that's not that. I think Kyle is just a very big, fun personality. And I don't feel like life is so serious when I'm with Kyle. I mean, literally, I said he was fun, and then this is the end of the line. Unemployed. He feels like he can just live. He can just exist. He can be himself, act like a kid, no work, no... What I'm hearing is like no job talk, no wife talk, no kid talk, just bros. Just bros being bros. Me forever wanting to be a bro. I am a bro. Ask my bro friends. My dudes will tell you I'm a dude bro. So anyway, I damn near used the whole deck. Happy fucking weekend. All right, what's the back of the deck, Spirit? What did I say? What did I mother loving say? What did I say about Justin? This whole reading's about Justin, right? Look at all these fucking aces. This dude wants a new woman, a new life, new tabloids, new... Why the Page of Cups to end it, Spirit Team? He wants to bring his inner child back. That's the vibe. It's like, I want to feel free again. I want to feel childlike again. I think my societal problem with this, I guess, is that I almost slipped up and said my ex's name, so I think there was a point to that because my ex has an addiction problem. Hold on, I'm getting something. Okay, so he feels like he can heal himself by hanging out, doing lighthearted things, basically freeing himself of the issues that are bothering him, right? So, like, don't want to be around my wife, don't want to deal with the Diddy situation. So, he thinks that this is helping, but he's just making himself, what I'm seeing is like a nice, safe box. You know what I mean? Like, at the end, this is, okay. I'm just going to have to call myself out because I don't really give a shit. Back in the day, I used to go to the psych ward like 5 to 10 times total in my 20s. And I know that's taboo, whatever. But the point always was, for me, I liked it. I liked how calm it was. I liked the structure that it had. I liked the meals. I liked people caring about me. I liked people worrying about me so I didn't have to worry about everybody else. I liked the camaraderie. I liked that it was a soft place. I had never had that. So him, I speak English. He is trying to create that for himself, his own like psych ward, because I can't think of anything else, where it's like, you drown out the noise. It's like a self-protection prison with that 8 of Swords there. Like, if I hang out with everyone that's new, right? Not my old posse, then no one's going to bring up Diddy. And if I don't ever really see my wife and I just refuse to admit that she exists, well, then I never have to deal with the fact that I want a divorce and I'm miserable in this marriage. It's like he's using weed to... You know how, like, this is the only way I know how to word the weed thing. Right now, we have a medical program. And while, yeah, that helps some people, weed will also numb you to feeling your feelings. And I think he thinks that because there's medical weed, maybe he's actually smoking medical grade weed. It's just like, this is helping me. I'm pouring into myself by doing all this stuff. I'm focusing on what I want, what my needs are. And I'm finally being childlike for the first time. It's giving me like Britney after the conservatorship. But the problem is he doesn't realize that it's still problematic. Like, you're smoking weed and you're ignoring your shit. Like, it's still problematic, Justin. Like, even I know I want to smoke, but if my work isn't done, I'm not smoking. Like, that's the vibe. And with these aces on the back, this is like new phone, who this? What wife? I don't know what you're talking about. This is not Justin Bieber. This is Justin Belieber. Like, that's the vibe. He just doesn't. I don't want to see the news articles. I don't want to hear about it anymore. If I disappear, maybe they will too. Like, it's just... Justin's not in a good place. He's just, yeah, look, 9 of Swords in reverse, Moon card, 4 of Wands in reverse. My home life's not good. I have nothing to celebrate. Even when I have something to celebrate, I can't celebrate. Why? Because of what's hidden, the Moon card. Why? 9 of Swords, my trauma, my PTSD, the things I won't talk about. Man's falling apart. So this was a deep dive. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know in the comment sections down below. Share it with your friends if you enjoyed it. If you know some people that care about Justin and pop culture and tarot, I would really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm very interested to see where Justin's headed, because remember, to my regulars, y'all remember when I did that video and I was like, I see 2 distinct timelines for Justin, where 1, he uses it to like create, and then 2, it's giving Heath Ledger, you know what I mean? And right now, I just still see him very, like, they're showing me Mario Brothers screen, and I see him, like, towing both lines. You know how, like, I don't remember the video game, I haven't played in a while, but it's like, it moves, like, the screen is, like, right there, and you, like, dodge shit when you're on both sides. That's what I see. It's like, I'm in the addict side, wait, no, I'm going to be creative again. No, wait, I'm on the addict side, no, I want to heal again. So I don't know, guys. I feel like we're going to be doing more Justin readings, because right now, I mean, that mutable energy, he's got to find a way to even himself out. And he's just not there yet. But I don't think he's trying to sleep with Ari. Real quick. I do this every time. Every time. I'm glad you guys enjoy the long format. And yeah, thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. And if you want to book a private reading, karmicdf.com. I want to see one more time in a different... I want to pull again, how does he feel towards a 17-year-old? Because I know, and I pulled on like every single question ever. So I want to just quadruple mother love and check before I post this, that there's no sexual fun employed flew out. So I don't know what that's... Again, I think he just wants to have fun, do new things with new people. He has nothing to give. No, I think he's too busy focusing on how he can separate from his wife. Jeez. Yeah. He's just too focused on how do I leave my wife without losing all my money? How do I leave my wife and stay stable? I think he's worried about his stability, period. I don't think he's broke. I think you know what it's giving me the vibe of, especially as someone who's a self-made person. It's giving me this like, I don't have to work right now, but I know it's going to come up soon because I'm teetering the line of how much I'm spending. I think his spending is definitely a lot more than his earning these days. But in his mind, it's like, I've already made so much, so I'm just kind of like using some of it. Fair. How does he feel about Ari? Real quick. The lovers. What? No, but cutting off. He wants to cut off his wife. Get out. Yeah. Too much fighting. Don't want to do it. But my pride, I don't want other people to... Every time I try to tap into Ari, I'm getting a story about him wanting to leave his wife. Ari spirit. Quarter-life crisis. This is like, I'm old enough to be your dad, even though I don't think that's necessary. Is it true? Yes, it is, isn't it? Wait, I don't know. How old am I? I forget that, like, having kids is a good thing sometimes because I never grew out of the, oh my God, you're pregnant? Like, you know the fear you have as a teen? Well, when you want kids, that goes away. That never went away for me. But... Hold on. I really just think he wants friends. I think it's sad. I really think he just wants someone to talk to, someone to chat with, some like-minded, lighthearted, heavy on the lighthearted. Because he's going through... Because even for a second, especially with Quarter Life Crisis coming out, I was like, wait a second. With the Emperor right next to it, a part of me was like, is he hiding that he wants this soon-to-be 18-year-old... his quarter life crisis? But no, it reads more to me like I'm having a life crisis and I want to be alone because Emperor keeps coming out. So now he's starting to really feel like a dad and a leader. And it's like, justice system. I want out of my marriage and I want friends around and I want to play and have fun. All right. Well, let me check one more thing just to quadruple verify. How does Ariana feel about him? Because if they divorce, she'll be 18 in a couple months when I put this out. So how does she feel about him? Oh, she ain't about to let anybody fuck her shit up. No. No. Even if he was interested, she's not. This is like I'm in the prime. I'm in the beginning of the rest of my life. Like, I wonder if she has big dreams. She's an actress, right? Because I see her being like, yeah, I'm hearing the song, I want to be famous. I want to be on movies. That song, I think it's like Fergie or whatever. So for her, it's like, that would fuck everything up. It's like, I see the tabloids. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, that's the vibe from her. Is she sassy? Because that's how it feels. Like, I'm not fucking stupid. You're cool. Like, you're fun to chill with. I don't mind hanging out with you. You're a cool dude, but I wouldn't date you. Yeah, look it. Now he's a King of Wands in reverse. No. I don't think this will ever happen. I call bullshit. I think because we're so... Yeah, Spirit's like it's the Diddy situation. Because we're finding out so much dark shit now, we assume everything is dark. So sometimes it's just not. Sometimes it really is just like, you're in the industry, I'm in the industry, you're newer to it, let me share some advice with you. Because I don't want to happen to you what's happened to me. And I see her being in this place of like, I'm trying to make sure that I get my accolades. I want to win those VMAs. Is it video? I don't fucking know. What they win shit for stuff. That's what they do. So I just see her being more focused on that. And I think she even though she's 17, just the Hailey thing alone, but I'm sure she knows about Selena too. She sees that he's got fuckboy energy. I think she knows it. Because I'm hearing that song, heard it all before, but your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. I think she's dealt with fuckboys already, which is weird because she's 17. But I'm sure there are 17-year-old fuckboys. Oh, my dad! My dad was a 17. That's so bad. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'd cut it out, but I won't. I'm so sorry. I will always love my father, but he was a hoe. You know. But yeah, for her, it's like, I just want to focus on my money, making a name for myself across the world, and he would just be a hindrance to that. Yeah. So does he, Ari? I think he just wants to grieve his relationship, create something. If anything, he would want to like collaborate with her in some capacity if that was possible, or be friends if that's possible. He's too busy moping. If anything, I wouldn't be shocked if he trauma dumped on her a little bit when he was giving her the speech of greatness. It would have also been like, and be careful with love because you never know when they're going to break your heart. And just because they stalk you, it doesn't mean they're going to be great. And don't know what you got till you're gone. And Selena Gomez, and I should have treated her, but like, that's the vibe. Just trauma dumping and spilling, but also trying to protect. It's funny. It's kind of cute, to be honest. It just reminds me of like when you don't have an alcohol problem. So not me. And you're at the party with your friends and you're given that great, I'm in the bar drunk at the bathroom friend advice. The girls know. Tell me in the comments, because I've done a pick a card doing that, except I was stoned, not drunk. Where like you go into the bar and you're sad and you're crying over a dude, and then you go into the girls' bar bathroom and they're like, girl, you're the most beautiful thing in the world. What are you talking about? Give me a hug. Take a selfie. I love you so much. Add me on Facebook. We'll never talk again. Okay, bye. Like that's Justin's vibe right now. It's like, let me lift you up. I'm really fucked up. Let's start something new. Okay, bye. Like, it's kind of cute. I'm sorry. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it here, besties. Wow, this was an hour. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you finished till the end, the very, very end, can you do me a favor and leave me an emoji? Let's pick one together. Let's all think at the same time. I got nothing. What about a butterfly? How about that? Do a butterfly emoji. So, I'm going to leave it here, besties. thekarmicdf.com if you want a private reading. I'm going on vacation next week. I will probably still post videos. They just won't be my best. Well, no, they'll be my best work. I just probably won't do the beginning where my face is in it type stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope that if it's nice out, you take care of yourself, go have some fun. And yeah, love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below what you want to see in future videos, and I will see you guys next time. Life's complicated, we all have our faults. The more we are separate, we close off our hearts. No vulnerability and we can't connect. Lean on our vices to try and forget that we're only human, we all want the same. Egos and pride differ when we're to blame.